What's up everybody, it's NS here. Welcome to another episode. This week we're in Hollywood Hills and about to tour this newly constructed modern home right behind me. This home is set on one of the highest points of Hollywood Hills, and the flat backyard really sets this home apart from the rest of the homes in the hills. This home has 6 bedrooms, 6 full baths, 1 half bath, 5,700 square feet of interior space, built on a 19,553 square foot lot. And this property is currently on the market for $7,995,000. And more information on the property will be down in the description. And before we get in there, I want to thank the listing agent, Oliver Thornton, for allowing us to tour his amazing listing. And now, let's get started. On the street level, you get plenty of parking, and on the right hand side of the property, you get this area right here where you can park your boat or RV. And as we go this way, this is the driveway that accesses your 2-car garage, and this is where we have the entry of this property. Nicely fenced from the street, and as we go this way, we have a gate on this side and additional parking right here with a trellis design above. Now that we're here, we can get a closer look to the architecture of this home. Beautiful smooth stucco finish on the outside, nice siding detail that really warms up the entry of this property. As we follow this walkway, it takes us up to the entry of this property. On my right hand side, we have a beautiful water feature, massive picture window right here, and another one right above this beautiful pivot door. Now let's go take a look inside. Here we are at the entry of this property. On my right hand side, we have that picture window that I mentioned on the outside, another window above, bringing natural light into the entry of this property. On my right hand side, steel floating staircase leads us up to the 2nd floor of this property. And right here, we have a bit of a closet right here. And as we walk this way, this is where we have the living room of this house. On my right hand side, formal dining room area and the kitchen. But before we talk about this side of the home, why don't we take the first door right here so we can tour the 3 bedrooms that they have on this level. Right here, we have a bit of a hallway, powder room for the first floor, nice fabricated countertops. This is marble, and they also use it as a backsplash, and a nice light fixture right here. Bedroom number 1 on this level, pretty straightforward. We have the closet right here, nicely shelved in on the inside with these folding doors.
And who's the man to the left of the closets there?
Oh, Clint Eastwood.
There he goes. There he goes. And it's new an actor. I'm surprised.
That's right. All right. Bathroom for this room. Nice floating vanity. No cabinetry. We have a nice opening underneath the vanity where you can put your towels. Really cool sink design. Back wall is tiled. And we have a walk-in shower on this side. Beautiful tile design with a nice bench. All right. That's it for the first bedroom on this level. Now let's go back to that hallway. Door number 2, seamlessly blending into this walnut wall, is the 2nd bedroom. About the same size as the other bedroom. And as we go this way, this is where we have the bathroom for this room. Nice floating vanity, quartz countertops, again, tiled back wall. And this one gets a tub setup, even a rain head. And this is it for bedroom number 2. Now let's go back to the main living room area. Another door right here. This is where we have the laundry room. Beautiful marble countertops, plenty of storage, and a stacked washer and dryer. All right, the last door on this side, which is the bedroom number 3. This one is the biggest out of the 3 that we just toured. Gets some nice sliding glass doors that tucks all the way to this side so you can access your patio space. Good sized room, gets a lot of natural light. And this is where we have the walk-in closet. Pretty good size for a bedroom like this. And as we get out of the closet, let's not forget bathroom for this bedroom. Nice awning window above. On my left-hand side, we have the wall-mounted toilet, and right here is a unique touch, modern pedestal sink, which is really cool. Wall fixtures, and of course, LED lit mirror right here. Now, before we leave this bathroom, good sized walk-in shower, nice linear drain, your shampoo niche, your rain head, everything that you may need. Now, getting out of this bedroom and coming to the living room area, let's take our time and talk about the space. Good sized living room, and right here, this is where we have the linear gas fireplace, clad with marble on the bottom, limestone on top, and this limestone wraps around this wall. TV is situated here, and this is where we have the living room furniture. And last thing I want to mention in this living room, you take a seat right here because you're watching your TV, but at the same time on my left-hand side, through the sliding glass doors, you can get a perfect look at the Hollywood sign. Now that's rare, and that's the unique quality of this house up in Hollywood Hills. That kind of wraps our tour on the living room. I want to mention these sliding doors, pocket on this side, open up to the patio space. We'll talk more about the patio later on. But now let's focus on the kitchen area of this house. Another set of sliding glass doors on this side, breakfast nook here, table for four, and your kitchen setup starts right here. Miele espresso maker. I love these, and here's a little unique twist to it. This is the Artline series, and they have the gray color right here. A lot of times the ones that we see are stainless steel and black finishes. This is a little bit unique, a little bit different. Obviously you have your built-in oven, microwave setup right here. Now, let's talk about this side of the kitchen. Beautiful marble countertops. Mikey, can you come close? Because they use the same countertop fabricated into a sink, so it looks seamless and beautiful. They also use the same countertop as a backsplash. Nice LED lighting underneath. Paneled dishwasher, and as we look to the island side, we have the microwave right here, Miele built-in gas stove, vent above it, same countertops also here on the island, and nice detail. Look at the reveal right here, or you can actually see it on this side as well. They have this nice stainless steel reveal, and lastly, stainless steel toe kicks to give it a little bit of color.
Does that serve any practical purpose, or is that just for looks?
It's durable. Because it's stainless steel. If it was wood, as you hit it, you may damage it. Because it's metal, it's a little bit more durable, and it just gives it a little contrast.
Yeah, makes sense.
Paneled fridge, freezer setup right here, all Miele, and let's talk about the formal dining room area. Nice live edge table, and I kind of like this mid-century inspired chairs over here, beautiful chandelier design above, and what a great way to complement the formal dining room area, wine cellar. This whole wall is the wine cellar. And let me open this side.
Yeah, let's take the camera in here just to see what we got. Yeah.
It's also temperature controlled, and lastly, you can even lock it if you want.
Yeah, keep that wine safe.
That's right. All right, last door on this floor. This is where you get access to your 2-car garage. And we're back at the entry of this house as we're wrapping our tour on this level. Before we get up to the second floor, we have a cool motorcycle right here underneath the staircase. And that pretty much wraps our tour on this level. Now let's take these stairs so we can take a look at the second floor. Before we go to the second floor of this property, let's talk about this open riser steel staircase. It's bolted to the framing on this side, and right here they have these metal grit details that are actually tied up all the way to the ceiling of this house. Right here we have a bit of a landing area, nice picture window above bringing natural light in. On this side we have the master bedroom and master bathroom. Before we tour that, this is the first bedroom on this level. This bedroom is currently staged as an office, gets incredible views of downtown LA, Griffith Observatory, and Hollywood sign. And as you take a seat here, this is just a perfect room to get some work done. And since we're right here, I hope everybody's enjoying the video. If you do, make sure to give us a like. If you have any questions or comments, always leave us a comment down below. Now, this is one of the bedrooms on this level, and that's why it has its own closet, which is right here. And this is the bathroom for this bedroom. Nice floating vanity, tile wall right here continues into the walk-in shower. This is where you get your bench setup, rain head, all you would need. Now, let's go back to the landing of the second floor. And we're back at the hallway. And as we follow this hallway, it takes us up here, which is the master bedroom. Come on in. Wide open space, nice seating area. On my left-hand side, we have a gas fireplace. It's a pretty good sized room. We have the king bed on my left-hand side with the wall sconces on each side. These glass doors pocket on this side, these glass doors pocket right here. So this corner opens up to the main balcony on the second floor. It's a good sized room. Same hardwood floors are also here. And before we tour the master bath, this is the walk-in closet for the master bedroom. Pretty spacious. It's a really cool light fixture. A lot of hanger space, a lot of drawers, LED lighting all the way underneath the main island right here. And let's not forget a little seating area for you to tie your shoes. All right, back at the master bedroom. And this massive door opens up, and voila, beautiful tiles on the floor, nice freestanding tub. Your freestanding tub not only has this open corner design, also gets a perfect view of downtown LA. It's a little bit hazy today, so I hope you guys can get a clear view. And right here, we have the floating vanity setup, beautiful marble countertops, nice fabricated sinks with the hidden drains. You get your LED lighting, and the same floor tiles are also used right here as a backsplash, makeup area, and this is a massive shower. Same brass finishes are also here all the way to glass hardware. Everything is matching. Obviously, this is a steam shower. You get your rain head, handheld, and beautiful simple linear design for the drain. You get your bench. It's a really good sized walk-in shower.
Yeah, it's probably what, 10 feet by 8 feet probably?
Maybe even a little bit bigger. It's definitely good size. Why don't we go back to the master bedroom so we can open up all those glass doors, and let's talk about that balcony for a second. First of all, you have these things open. From your bed, you get a perfect view of the Hollywood sign and even Hollywood Reservoir, which is incredible. This is a unique property. Obviously, Hollywood Hills is known for getting views, but this one gets a lot of different view corridors. As we step out to the balcony, it's good size, nicely tiled. They have the timeless stainless steel railing design over here. You get a nice breeze up here. We're so high up. And again, let's briefly establish the views. We have the Hollywood sign right there, Hollywood Reservoir. And as we follow this balcony and go towards the master bathroom where we have the freestanding tub, which is right here. These glass doors also pocket in. And like I mentioned, your freestanding tub gets an incredible view of downtown Los Angeles, which is on this side. Lastly, your office, which is the first bedroom we toured on this level, also opens up to this balcony, which makes it great. I feel like whoever buys this home will probably use this level as their master bedroom / office. And as we go towards the edge of this balcony, this is where you get a good look at a beautiful backyard space that this house has. In fact, why don't we go downstairs, open up all those glass doors so we can take a look at the backyard. All right, we're back at the first floor of this house. Like I mentioned, why don't we open up the sliding glass door right here? I already opened up the kitchen side, and here we go. This stacks to the end, and we go straight out to the patio of this house. It's a really nice space, nicely tiled all the way till the edge, and a unique touch, they inserted these AstroTurf strips right here to bring a little bit of pop of color to this patio deck right here. On my right hand side, we have a bit of a seating, concrete gas fire pit, and more bench seating on this side with the nice recessed lights on the bottom. And as we look this way, this is the third bedroom we toured on the first floor of this property. Again, these glass doors open up and you have a bit of a seating area on this side right here. Now, let's take these steps. And on my left and right hand side, we have board formed concrete, planters, nicely landscaped. This is where you can grow your vegetables. In fact, I don't know, Mike, if you can show up right here.
Looks like they already have a little herb garden growing.
They do. They have tomatoes, mint. Isn't it nice?
Yeah, really, really nice to have.
All right, and what I like is that this staircase right here is nicely offset, so it looks kind of architectural. And as we are on this level, this is kind of like the middle portion of this backyard. Number one, this property, this lot is nicely hedged on each side, so it's incredibly private, beautiful to look at, and you get so much lawn space.
Is that real grass?
Yes, it is. And it's nice to have. I feel like we see a lot of AstroTurf backyards, but this one is a real grass. Now, let's talk about this guest house right here. So this guest house is 1,200 square feet, and it's part of that 5,700 square feet of total interior square footage that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. It's 1 bedroom, 1 bath, gets a good sized living room, has its own kitchen, and on the outside, it architecturally looks exactly the same as the main house. As we walk in, on my right hand side, we have the living room area. This is where we have the kitchen. Before we get into details here, why don't we follow this hallway and talk about the bathroom for this guest house. Nice fabricated floating vanity setup right here. I feel like we saw this design throughout the house in other bathrooms. This bench right here picks up from the shower side, goes underneath the vanity. They use the same limestone that they had on the fireplace right here as well. Good sized walk-in shower. You get your rain head and a nice awning window above. Now, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, like I mentioned, and this is the bedroom for the guest house. Nice slider on this side opening up to the backyard area, which we just came from. We have a king size bed right here and it's still pretty spacious. TV on this side, and of course, this is where we have the closet space. Now, let's go back to the main living room area of this guest house. Kitchen island setup starts right here. We get a cool modern faucet, and this countertop is decked on. It's a composite of porcelain, quartz, and glass. It's very durable. And right here we have a small Gaggenau built-in gas stove, microwave on this side, and we have the panel fridge right behind me. And even the cabinetry right here is the same walnut that we saw in the main house, even has the same reveal design right here. Now, the living room area, I had the glass doors opened up all the way. Built-ins on this side, this is where you have your TV. Even right here, the cabinetry have the same reveal, ceiling mounted floating fireplace. They kind of have this mid-century timeless look. I always love these. And these glass doors open up to another patio space. Let me remind everybody again, we're up in Hollywood Hills. It's nice to have a flat lot like this one. We have a small concrete area right here and a basketball hoop. And as we go this way, this is where we have the second fire pit, more outdoor seating, and a bit of a covered area on this side, because right next door we have the pool area, pool deck, E-peg wood around this pool, zero edge. It's a good sized pool. Stairs on this side, and this is where we have the deep end of this pool. Nice raised spa that overflows into the pool, and more lounging area. Again, this house is all about outdoor entertaining, and right here we have an outdoor projector system where you can watch movies while you're swimming in your pool. I mean, how cool is that?
Maybe we'll see that later on, who knows?
Later on, right? Maybe. All right, here's another patio space. And now let's talk about this bar setup right here. Same decked on countertops that we saw in the guest house. They're right here. You get plenty of storage. You get a fridge, ice maker, sink on my left hand side, and of course, let's not forget the gas barbecue. This is a great area. We have bar seating on the other side of this countertop, and it's covered with these beams, and we have a mesh above it, so it provides some shade right here at the bar area. And right in front of the bar area, we have more outdoor patio space, currently staged as an outdoor seating. And right here, we have a water feature and a gas line, which we will see later on. Now, we made it to the end of this property, which is right here. We get a bit of an outdoor dining table, and from here we can get a perfect look to all the view corridors that this property gets. All right, on this side you can see Sen Fernando Valley. Right here at the peak of the mountain you can see the wisdom tree, and as we look to the right hand side of the tree you can see the Hollywood sign. Down below you can look at the Hollywood Reservoir. Right above it you can see Griffith Observatory, and lastly right in front of me you can get a perfect look at the downtown Los Angeles, which is incredible. Again, this property gets so many different view corridors, which makes it so special. That wraps our tour of this backyard. Now, why don't we fast forward a few hours so we can take a look at this backyard late at night and ask the listing agent a few questions about this property. All right, everyone, so we are back at the first level of this property. It's 9 p.m. right now, so it's nice and dark, but this property glows even better at night. We have the fire pit running at the seating area, and right here, let's take the stairs. Stairs are lit up underneath, which looks really cool. In fact, Mikey, why don't you come down on this side so you can see it? And we have the staircase here. From this point, property looks incredible. We have all the glass doors opened up, all the recessed lights on the outside, fireplace running. Again, this property looks incredible at night. Now, let's keep going. We have the guest house on my left-hand side. Doors all opened up. We have the exterior light fixtures on. Right-hand side, we have the outdoor light fixtures right where we have the hedges. And as we come up here, fire pit number 2, another seating area, nice and cozy.
I feel like we're walking into like a nice nightclub right now.
I know, right? I know. This is the area where we have the basketball hoop, and of course, pool is all lit up. And the outdoor projector, well, we have it running right now. Looks incredible. Imagine being in this pool, watching a movie right here. Now, this is the last part of the backyard where we have the third fire feature and the water feature. Mikey, we gotta show this. Let's come out here. How cool is this?
This is pretty awesome. This house was cool enough during the day, but at night it's even cooler.
At night it really comes to life, and from here, city views look incredible. Again, this is an incredible property for someone who likes to entertain. You get views, you get the outdoor space, you get an incredible brand new modern home. And I mean, check this out. We have the Sen Fernando Valley right here, Hollywood Hills, Griffith Observatory, and downtown Los Angeles on my right hand side. This view is incredible, and it doesn't get much better than this. And now we're gonna talk to Oliver Thornton, who is the listing agent of this property. All right, everyone, so we have Oliver here, who is the listing agent of this property. Oliver, do you mind introducing yourself to our viewers who may not know you?
Hey guys, I'm Oliver Thornton. I'm a real estate agent at Compass and Sunset Strip. I'm also the listing agent of this gorgeous property that you guys just toured, and very grateful for you guys watching this video.
All right, Oliver, I know we're up in Hollywood Hills, but this neighborhood specifically is a bit unique. So tell us a little bit about the neighborhood that this house is located in.
Yeah, so this house is located in Outpost Estates, which is a neighborhood of Hollywood Hills that a lot of houses were built in the 1970s. A lot of your old-fashioned Hollywood and entertainment personalities live up here in the Hollywood Hills, lots of different celebrities. You've seen a lot of developers and new money come into Outpost Estates recently, where you're seeing a lot of these amazing either new construction or just very tastefully remodeled houses. It's very close to Runyon Canyon. It's a short step away from all the studios in Burbank. Universal Studios is right down the hill. Netflix is in Los Feliz, and you have all the recording studios and Hollywood entertainment and nightlife right down the hill as well.
I agree, this property is in great location. And I know for $8 million, you actually have plenty of options in Hollywood Hills to buy a property. So what distinguishes this property from the other houses that are on the market?
It's a great question. When looking at this property, one of the most unique components of this house is that not only do you have nearly half an acre of flat land with great design and great program and great utility, but you also have a property that has basically every major view that you can have in the Hollywood Hills. You have 5,700 square feet of living space, top of the line finishes and appliances and materials throughout the home. Best of all, the privacy here is insane. You're on a cul-de-sac street, so really no one comes up here unless they have a purpose. And when you walk in the front door, you see that you're completely surrounded and encapsulated by nature and very, very tall trees on both sides. You have no idea that this lot size and backyard exists unless you walk through the front door.
I agree. From the front, house looks very deceiving, but once you walk in, you see this incredible lot, and the view corridors are very unique. You get a lot of different views within the same property, which is amazing. I know your family was involved with the development of this project. I know building houses up in the Hollywood Hills is not easy, so tell me some of the difficulties you guys had to work around in order to bring this project to completion.
Yeah, so this property has an interesting story. My parents bought this as their primary residence when it was just a 1,700 square foot farm style house with a massive dirt backyard. They bought it about 13 years ago for just above 1.4 million, which is a complete bargain compared to what just the dirt value of this property is today. But just many years went down, and my dad started seriously doing the design review process for the design of this house. It was in a very stringent design review board, which overall the entire process for getting all the plans fully approved, it took roughly 3 years to get that all situated. The construction process, because we're sitting on all flat land, there was no grading, no caissons, no major structural work that we had to do in order to be able to build. The construction process took less than 10 months to complete the house. So overall it was about a 4-year project, but we didn't really start it until several years down the road after buying the house.
Well, Oliver, this is the first time I'm actually thanking the listing agent within the video, but thank you so much for allowing us to tour your amazing listing. This property is beautiful, amazing views. I'm glad we get to share it with our audience. And I want to thank everybody who watched the video. I hope everybody enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give us a like. If you have any questions, always leave us a comment below. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next week.